This segment of the news is brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.
Welcome back. In news from the courts, 2 men were arraigned in the magistrate's court for the February 5th, 2021 murder that occurred off a tract road off Cowpen Road. 35-year-old Jamal Brown in the navy blue shirt and 28-year-old Nelson Bevins in the blue button-down shirt stood before Deputy Chief Magistrate Andrew Forbes. The pair was charged with murder. The particulars are that on the same day, according to police, the body of a male was found on a track road off Cowpen Road with apparent head injuries. The victim was named as Mario Duncan on court documents. The duo was not allowed to enter a plea. For the charges, they will be presented with a voluntary bill of indictment on May 18th. Meantime, Bevins was also charged with 1 count of possession of an unlicensed firearm and possession of ammunition. The facts are that on February 14th this year, he was found in possession of a black and silver pistol, handgun, and 10 unfired rounds of ammunition without being a holder of a special license. He pleaded not guilty to this charge. His trial date is set for May 18th. Both Brown and Bevins have been remanded to the Bahamas Department of Corrections until such time. 5 occupants of a disabled fishing vessel are happy to have been found after their 50-foot vessel experienced problems within just a day of them leaving for a 2-week fishing trip. The Royal Bahamas Defense Force, assisted by the United States Coast Guard, safely rescued them on Thursday night. Royal Bahamas Defense Force, in a statement, says its operations center received a distress call on February 18th that a 50-foot fishing vessel, Alexandria, was experiencing mechanical problems. HMBS Lignum Vitae, under the command of Sub-Lieutenant Miska Clark, along with fixed-wing aircraft from the USCG, were dispatched in the search efforts. The disabled vessel was eventually located approximately 50 nautical miles southeast of Kemps Bay, Andros. The occupants told their rescuers that they left New Providence for their 2-week fishing expedition on Tuesday, February 16th, before experiencing mechanical problems into their journey. At last report from the Royal Bahamas Defense Force, the occupants were en route to the capital, all of them in fair health when they were rescued. The government will take appropriate action in a Treasure Key, Abaco shantytown, better known as the Farm. This coming from Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Public Works outside of Cabinet recently. Minister Bannister and other officials visited a few of the shantytowns on Abaco 2 weeks ago. Now, back in 2019, after Hurricane Dorian, the government placed a 6-month ban on building in shantytowns. And the Bahamas National Commission for UNESCO yesterday announced that it had submitted nomination papers for Junkanoo parades to be considered for inscription on the UNESCO list of intangible cultural heritage in urgent need of safeguarding. Now, what this means is UNESCO will recognize the parade as a premier cultural activity in the Bahamas and give the country full rights to ownership, similarly to what happened in Jamaica with reggae. Once the inscription has been finalized, the commission will go to Paris with the Junkanoo group to demonstrate to the world what Junkanoo is and prove that it's authentically Bahamian. The commission's ambassador and permanent delegate Desmond Edwards says after this, 196 countries across the globe will vote.
This is the first time the Bahamas as a country has submitted for inscription since signing to the convention. It is our hope, and I feel confident, that the element will be inscribed. Junkanoo is the lifeblood of our cultural community. It is intrinsically a part of being Bahamian. We would like to see this cultural phenomenon continue, be preserved for generations to come, and receive official international designation and recognition.
The committee is comprised of representatives from the Division of Culture in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, along with others from the Junkanoo community across the country. The Bahamas became state party to the Convention on Intangible Heritage in December 2014. You're watching Jcn News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news has been brought to you by Sun Oil Limited.